Hello guys, myself Manoj Sharma. Welcome to TechnoSage. So in this video, let's talk about the different type of charts in Excel. We will see each chart by considering the sample example on the screen where we have a sales data table. The sales data table is covering the month-wise collection for two cities, that is California and Florida. So let's get started. So there are different type of charts in Excel with different usages. So let's see all the different type of charts with example. First being the area chart, which displays value over a period of time and emphasis on the amount of change. So it will be showing you the change in the data over a period of time. Let's see how. We will again consider the sales data table. I will select the entire table and then under the insert tab, so I will select the area chart and there are option called 2D area or the 3D area. I will just select the 2D area. So you under 2D area also we have the area chart, we have this stacked area chart and we have 100% stacked area. I will just select the area chart and you can now see I will just make it small and will drag it properly and you can see that it is actually plotting the area for Florida and you can see that it is displaying the value over period of time and it is emphasizing on the amount of data change. So here we have some data and the data change is happening also and there is a sudden spike in the data change and you can display the values over the period of time also. So at this particular time period you have some value, at this particular time period you have another value and the whole chart is in the area form. So here I will select another area chart and this time I will select the stacked area chart and now you can see I have selected the stacked area chart where both the charts are stacked onto each other and this time you can see with the blue pattern the California area is plotted and with the orange the data for the Florida is plotted in terms of area. Next chart type is the bar chart type, which displays the value for comparison, and similarly we have the column chart type also, which also displays the value for comparison. These are the normal chart type that normally one create for their own references. So let's see what bar and column represents. So if I select here the chart and go to the change chart type under chart design tab and here I will select the column chart type. So here you have 2D column. I'll select any one, 2D column, 3D column, 2D bar, 3D bar. I'll just select the normal 2D column over here. And this time you can see that it is displaying value for comparison, the comparison between California and Florida. So you can see the comparison value for the month of January, for the month of February and for the month of March. So similarly you have the bar also. I'll go to the change type under the same column. I will select 2D bar and if I select this bar also, so this is not the column chart, this is the bar chart and the bar chart also this is displaying the comparison value for the month of March, February or January for Florida and California. So next chart type is the line chart type where it shows the trend over time. It doesn't show the comparison value, doesn't show the area, it just show the trends over time, that at what time the data is changing. So I'll select again, go to the chart design tab and under the change chart type we have line and there we have 2D line, 3D line and all. So I'll just select any of the value. I'll select line with markers. So you can see it is just showing you the trend over time, that at what point the values are getting changed. So it is just giving you the trend with respect to the time for the month of January, February and March, and the data is for the California and Florida. Next chart type we will discuss is the pie chart type. So which display only one data series. Each pie represents a percentage of a whole. So let's consider the whole circle is 100%. We have a pie and each pie will be percentage of that whole circle, with each pie will be representing as a percentage of the value from that whole circle. So let's see how this pie chart can be implemented. I'll again select the chart. I will go to the change chart type and under the pie select any pie. I'll select the 2D pie over here. So you can see I have selected the 2D pie, which is just representing the value for January, February and March. And as I discussed previously that it will display just one data series. So this time it has selected the California data series and not the Florida one. And this time you can see that this is my entire circle where each pie is representing the percentage of the entire circle, where you can see the 14% of this pie is represented by the January month. We have the 29% of the value or of the total is represented by the February month, and the majority 57% value is represented by the March value in this pie chart. So in this way, each piece of a pie is a percentage of a whole circle. Next, we have a donut, which is also similar to pie, except it can display more than one data series. So in the pie, we can only show one data series, where we have seen that we have selected value for California and Florida, but it just show me California value. Where in the donut, it will be similar to the pie, but it will display more than one data series. Let's see how. Let's change the chart type to donut. And there down you can see under the same pie section, you can see something called donut, the option for donut. Click on to donut. And this time you can see that there are two circles, inner circle and outer circle. So if I hover over it, the inner circle is represented by California value, and the outer circle, the series is for the Florida. And again, since donut chart is also a pie chart, so each pie is the percentage of the total value or the total circle or the 100%. So next chart type is the radar chart type, which displays the change of data relative to the center point and also to each other. So there will be a center point value. It will just display the change of data with respect to a time with the center value and also to each other. So let's see how. So select the chart, and under the chart type, go to the waterfall section. And under the waterfall section, you will see, if you scroll down, you will see an option for radar. Select any of the radar type chart. I'll select the first one, and you can see it is just comparing the value with the center value and with each other. So it will be just creating a radar kind of a structure, where the orange is representing by the Florida and this blue is represented by the California value. And if you go to each point will be showing its own value. So next is XY chart type, which is used to display the relationship between numeric values in several data series. So let's see how. I will again select this chart. I'll change the chart type as XY scatter. And now you will see that my data is scattered over this particular chart area, where each data point is represented as a numeric values in several data series. So we have two data series, one is for California and another one is for Florida, and it is just giving me the numeric value. So you can see this is the 70,000 for Florida. This value is for like 30,000 for California, and it is just giving the relationship between the numeric values. So next is the bubble chart type. It is just used to plot and coordinate values. It is very simple chart type. Let's see how it is plotting and coordinating the values. I'll select the chart, and under the change chart type, again I'll go to the XY scatter, and there down you will see the bubble chart type. Click onto the bubble. It will create a bubble of your value. So here you can see the series is for Florida, point is January, and value is 1,70,000. One is representing the first value, then we have the second value, third value, fourth value. So you can consider it as the January, February and March values, and it is just plotting and just coordinating the values. It is just very simple, just like XY scatter. So these were the important chart types in Excel, where area, bar, column, line, pie charts are very much important chart types. And depending upon how you want your data, the table data to be visualized in terms of the chart, you can choose any of the chart type available from the Excel. So this is it from the chart type section. If you have any questions or doubts, please do let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much for watching.